Hello children, how are you doing? I'm sure you're doing really well. Children, now that we have learnt a lot about grammar concepts, sentences, the types and their usage, so we are ready to write them in paragraphs and hone our writing skills. So let's begin with the topic writing skills. We all love stories, don't we? आप सबको कहानी पढ़ना और लिखना बहुत पसंद है ना? So today we will look at the nuances and a lot of tips and tricks through which we can write excellent stories. Let's read one sample here. Story writing is creative and critical both. Look at the pictures given below and read the story that follows. You will notice that details in the picture help to construct the story in a way that appeals to the readers. The lion was the king of the jungle and all the animals were frightened of him. They dutifully obeyed his orders. He used to eat one animal every day, but none of the animals were willing to be the lion's prey. All the animals collected to decide who would go to the next day. A clever rabbit among them got a brilliant idea. He stepped forward and said, "I'll be the lion's dinner tomorrow." His friends were sad and said, "You are so gentle and cute. Please do not sacrifice your life." The rabbit was determined and said, "I am trying to help you all." The next day, the rabbit purposely reached the lion's cave very late. The lion was furious and asked him to explain the reason for being late. The rabbit pleaded, "Oh, king of the jungle, I beg you to forgive me. On my way, I met another lion who said that he was the new king of the jungle. But I somehow escaped and reached here." The lion roared loudly and said, "I am the only king." The rabbit took the lion to a nearby well and said that the other lion was hiding inside the dark well. The lion peeped inside and saw his own reflection. He thought that it was his enemy. The foolish lion jumped into the well to kill his enemy, but died. The rabbit said to his friends, "Intelligence is strength." Wasn't that a wonderful story, children? Now quickly have a look at the important features here that will help you as well to write a wonderful story. So children, here the story began with the introduction of the character. In the beginning only the character was mentioned and then the setting. Setting means where the story is taking place. आपकी कहानी किस जगह चल रही है, कहाँ पर आपकी कहानी आगे आगे बढ़ रही है. Then there were some events. One by one, the events were moving forward like the plot of the story. But also in the beginning only, a problem was mentioned. There was a problem in the story that the animals were not willing to be the lion's prey. As the story proceeded, there was a solution mentioned in the story. So in somewhere middle here, the rabbit provided the solution. So our story was moving forward, and then in the end there was a conclusion, the ending of the story, which was that the lion died. And if you want to make your story stand out and write it beautifully, then you must include a lot of different kinds of new words lot of synonyms, interesting vocabulary like frightened, furious, pleaded, and so on. So that is how you can structure your story and make it unique. Let's move forward in the writing skills. Letters are the mode of written communication. Don't you agree with me? Yes. So today we are going to learn more about letter writing. How to write different kinds of letters and what is the format, how to go about it. Letters are of two types, formal and informal. Letters to business people, officials, or your principal are termed as formal letters, while those written to friends and family are categorized as informal letters. Students, we will go through some specimen letters and figure out what is the format and the language type. Now, we have a sample here where it is written to the manager of a company to send you the catalog. We begin with address. This is the address here, then the date, and to whom are we writing this letter? So we will write in a very formal manner with complete address of the person who is going to read this letter. Then comes a formal salutation like dear sir. This is called salutation. Now we will come to the main body of a letter. Please read along with me. I have seen your advertisement in yesterday's Daily Standard and I am writing to ask you to send me more information about your students' note-taking kit. I would be grateful if you could send me your catalog. I and some friends are particularly interested in the wallet containing a ring file, extra sheets of paper, and colored half-point pens. I look forward to seeing your catalog and will appreciate if you could let me know if you can supply these kits. Yours sincerely, Arun Mishra. So children, here the writer just was writing to the point. In the beginning was the purpose, the motive. Why is he writing this letter and what does he want? And then as the body proceeded, the details were there. And then we wrap up and write the signing off with your name, full name. Yours sincerely, Arun Mishra. So we have to stick to that. Let's see one more specimen. Write a letter to an orphanage in your locality and offer to volunteer your time to teach the kids for free. Here also we begin with address. Who is writing and to whom? Let's read along. Dear ma'am, I am writing to know whether you are in need of additional volunteers at the moment. I am a second-year college student. Now that my examinations are over, I have plenty of free time in hand, which I don't want to waste by sitting idle. Teaching has always been my passion, so I thought I would spend this summer vacation teaching the kids at your orphanage. It would also help me to get some experience in teaching. I can volunteer my time in the mornings and in the evenings. If you could accommodate this request, I would be most grateful. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Kanika Gupta. Children, here also the writer has used very polite language, as you can see here, and mentioned the objective, right in the beginning. So it's very important that you know what is the purpose of your writing, and you mention that at the beginning of the letter and then give details and keep your letter to the point. No unnecessary information is required here, but you can always close at this note, such as, I look forward to hearing from you. If your letter is wanting that you are waiting for a response. Let's go through another specimen letter. Write a letter to your father telling him about your new friend. Describe what you have liked about him. Children, what do you think? Is it a formal letter or informal? I think you're right. It is informal because here you're writing it to your family member. You're writing this letter to your father. So the language would be slightly different, semi-formal, not very formal. So here also we begin with the address. So this is the address, only the one who's writing, and then the date. Salutation remains same. Again, in the informal letter also we have to use very polite language. Dear Dad, you will be glad to know that I have made one new friend in my class. His name is Rumel. Perhaps you may wonder why I am developing friendship with new friend. Though I already have a wide circle of friends, but Rumel is very intelligent. He is very good in studies. The teachers have a very high opinion for him. Not to speak to studies alone, he is also an excellent player of football. We study together for hours daily. He belongs to a respectable family. He is the son of our principal. His mother is a religious lady. She gives me due affection whenever I happen to visit their home. I only need your good wishes for nurturing friendship with him. Convey my regards to dear mother and love to Sonali. Your loving son, Namit. So children, here also the writer has clearly mentioned the details and the main topic, that is friendship with a new boy, how he made a new friend. And then he has given details about his new friend, the reasons. Also, you can break your letter into 2 to 3 paragraphs like this. This is para 1, this is para 2. Even the main body could be broken into paragraphs. And here, in informal letter, you may just write your first name. No need to write your full name. So you will just write your first name like this, Namit. I hope you got a lot of clarity about letters. Poster making. Children, I am sure you all love to draw and paint, add colors and share your ideas. This is one such opportunities where you can incorporate your wonderful ideas along with artwork. Look at this poster. What does it say? Here you can see the picture of earth, and then we have something written here, and grass and water droplets. Well, poster making is a topic in which you are given an issue and you have to think about it, represent it through pictures and slogans, catchy slogans. So it's a mixture of both, because the idea is that you convey a strong message. For example, here, what is the message? Save water, save nature. So look at how beautifully a slogan is written there, along with the picture of the earth, that entire earth needs to save water so that we can live peacefully and everybody gets water. So think around both slogan plus artwork to represent your poster. Notice writing. That's our next topic. Children, have you ever noticed some information written in your school boards? Outside your classes, you must have seen your notice board. Some information or the other is posted every other day. Yeah? Remember? Exactly. So this is the same thing, notice writing. We will learn how to write specific information in the form of a formal notice. So a notice is a sheet of paper giving information. It is in this sense that the word notice is used here. The word has also other meanings. Look at the notice below. It has been written by a schoolboy who has lost his watch. It has been put up on the school notice board. So, we always begin with the name of the school and then the title. So, this is the name of the school here, DPS School Meerut, and then the title. Because the question says that he has lost his watch. Therefore, a very catchy title is written here. And this will change with every question. Then comes full date. Date in complete spellings. 21st January, and you can write the year. Here also you will just write to the point because usually you have to meet a word limit, almost 50 words. So just write to the point what is the purpose of writing the notice. Let's read along. I lost my watch in the school yesterday. It is a Titan quartz watch with a brown leather strap. Most probably the watch dropped when I was playing football between 4:45 and 5:15 p.m. If the watch is found by any of you, then kindly give it to me during lunch break or hand it to Mr. Ali Khan, Senior Clerk. Kishore Kumar, Class 6, Section A, Roll number 24. Children, in notice writing, we follow the rule of details. All the W's. What happened, where it happened, when happened, and why, with whom. So, remember to answer the question words. Here you have seen that the writer has told what has been lost, when, and what to do. If somebody finds it, hand it over to Mr. Ali Khan. And then we end with the name of the writer, class, section and roll number. Paragraph writing. Yes, that's our next topic. Children, a paragraph is a group of related sentences that develop one main idea. A paragraph consists of a topic sentence, few supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. So that's the structure of paragraph writing for any given topic. We begin with a topic sentence or introduction, supporting sentences or details, and concluding sentence, or you can also call it conclusion. Here is an outline given of one topic, how I celebrated my birthday. You may fill in other details here as per the structure mentioned. The clues are: celebrated my birthday, invited all my friends, parents performed a havan, cut the birthday cake, blessed me, gifted me, we sang and danced, mother prepared tasty dinner, I was happy and excited. So you can fill in the details here also, answer all the W questions, when it happened, what happened, write the events, with whom, who all came. This is how you can easily write an interesting paragraph. Do attempt some other given questions also related to paragraph writing. Now we will study about diary entry. Has it happened with you that you have so many things that happened during the day and you want to tell about them to somebody and show all your excitement, or your day hasn't been so well, even that you want to write something somewhere and tell somebody? This is exactly what diary entry is all about. Do you write a diary? People write diaries because they want to note down their experiences, feelings or thoughts. We write a diary for our own personal reasons. So the keywords for you that will help you to write excellent diary entry are experiences, write about feelings and thoughts also. A diary is written in an informal tone. It is like talking to oneself. So this you have to remember. No need to be very formal here. You can write as if you are telling something to your friend. So we may use short and incomplete sentences, angry words or expressions of great joy or grief. A diary is an honest and truthful piece of personal writing. Here is a page from Jatin's diary. We will also look at the format here. So children, we begin with date. We write like this in complete spellings. Then day, this is optional. And then time, this is also optional. Let's read the main body of diary. What a day! My dream has come true. Yes, yes, yes. Did it, didn't I? I won the first prize in our elocution competition. I still can't believe it. Now that's what Prabhat said to me. I can't believe you won it and not me. Why did he say that? Is he jealous? Well, never mind. He will be all right tomorrow. The teachers were happy with my speech. But I did forget some quotations. Next time, I will be better still. Must write to Mama. She'll be so happy. Wish Daddy was here. Anyway, now must prepare for my exams. Who invented exams? I wish that person was never born. Now, I should not be silly. Okay, study from tomorrow. Promise, Jatin. That was indeed a very interesting diary entry. Let's have a look at some details. You must have observed that a lot of punctuation marks, exclamation marks were written here to show the excitement of the writer here. And a lot of details of every day were mentioned here. So just express your thoughts and do not stop yourself in diary entry. That is how you'll be able to ace it. Let's move forward. Email. Everybody knows about email, isn't it? We all have been writing email now, and it is so much fun, isn't it? Let's study about email writing. To begin with, let's read the specimen email. Let's see what's there in this example. So first we see the address, to whom it's been sent, and then the topic. This is called the subject. Course inquiry. Dear Mr. Roy, I came across your website while looking for art classes in Delhi and am writing to inquire about courses offered by your school. I am particularly interested in courses on metal sculpture and charcoal sketching mentioned on your website. I am a class 6 student and will only be able to attend classes after school, after 3 p.m. or on Saturday mornings. Please let me know about the availability and rates for the courses I have mentioned. Thank you. Rohan Damijia. So children, in this email you must have observed it's quite similar to a formal letter. Apart from the lengthy address that we write, the body remains more or less same. The tone should be formal, polite, and same salutation, then same signing off, and this is the main body. Here also in the main body, in the beginning only you will mention the purpose of writing this email and then give reasons why did you write or what do you need, and likewise, and then give a proper closure. Like here, he wants to know the availability, so use words like please, thank you. I'm sure you enjoyed all the different types of writing skills, examples, and you will attempt all the questions also.